Welcome back to the channel. Tony here. So today we're doing a comparison and a review of the Sena 50S and the Cardo Pack Talk Edge. So I have no experience with the Edge. I haven't installed it yet, but we're going to go ahead and run a comparison with the Sena and just, so we can have a side-by-side with it. You'll see my settings. I'll show you what the settings that I have on the Sena and how it's working. Hey, Sena, next. So we're not getting anything there. Hey, Sena, next. So she doesn't want to work, and this is the problem with the Sena. It's just very inconsistent. Hey, Sena, next. Hey, Sena, volume up. Okay, so that works. We'll try with the visor down. Hey, Sena, check battery. Nothing. Hey, Sena, next. Hey, Sena, next.
Next.
Sometimes it takes a while. Hey, Sena, next.
Next.
When you ask for the hey, Sena, next, that it doesn't pause and say next, that it would just do like the volume, either a beep to confirm or just change the track. You don't need to tell me you're changing the track. It shouldn't tell me that it's going to the next track. Hey, Sena, volume up. See, there it gives me a beep that tells me volume's going up. When it works, it's great. When it doesn't, it's not great. More times, it's frustrating than non-frustrating. And really the main reason that I'm getting the Cardo is for two reasons. Number one is it's waterproof. This one is not waterproof. You have to take it off if you get into, if you're in a light little shower or a little bit, it'll stop working if it gets wet. I don't know if it gets damaged or what, but it's not waterproof. The Cardo is waterproof. And secondly, I want something that works flawlessly. And I figured out the only way that I'm able to adjust the volume of the intercom is when in mesh, you're in open mesh or group mesh or whatever, you're in mesh, and you have to have your app open for the music, and with the volume you can control independently the sound of the music and the intercom. So the intercom is controlled by your phone and the music's controlled by your headset, which is kind of crazy. Hey, Sena, next.
Next.
So I'm not going to do it right now because it's super annoying. If I'm not in open mesh, the volume of the headset is so loud, it's distorted, and it's bad. It seems to like the visor down the best because it kind of eliminates some of that noise. But here we are, not barely moving, and it doesn't want to work. Hey, Sena, next.
Next.
And really, that's the way it should work, man. It should just, the mic is touching my lip. Hey, Sena, next.
Next.
Now if it worked like that every time, this would just be, I would be so happy with this unit, and I could possibly live without the waterproof, but not really. But it would make it such a better unit that if it just worked as it's supposed to work every time. Here we'll do no pause. Hey, Sena, next.
Next.
I don't know what to tell you. It works, it doesn't work. It's just frustrating, that's all. Yeah, I'll be really curious to see how the Cardo Pack Talk Edge compares to this. And it may be nice having both, because with having both, I can, I have Sena in one helmet and the Cardo in another helmet, depending on the mission. And I go ride with one of my buddies, and they have Sena. I'll just take the Sena helmet. If I go riding with a buddy who has, the Cardo, I'll take the Cardo helmet. So it gives you some flexibility there. One thing I'll really be interested to see, I haven't even opened up the box yet, is to see that you can have multiple docking stations. So with this unit here, you can buy separately the whole speakers and the microphone and the mount for multiple helmets. You just take the unit off and put it on whichever helmet you're using at that time. I'm hoping that the Cardo is that way too. You know, then there's that other issue, the intercom failed, try again later. That's the main reason I got this unit over my 30 is because that was just driving me crazy and I couldn't fix it. I've gone on all the forums, I've done all the settings and stuff, and it always would come back. And it just recently happened with this unit. I was riding with some guys and they had the Sena Bluetooth only, so we connected no problem with Bluetooth, but when the parent rider broke off, I lost connection with the other rider and I was just getting non-stop, you know, intercom failed, try again later, and I even turned the unit off at a place there to rest and relax, and then turned it back on and it was still doing the same crap of you know, and for a couple days it was doing that, and I went in and I messed around with the settings and I had to kind of play around with the settings and disable the intercom and do all that stuff, but you shouldn't have to do that with a unit. You really shouldn't have to. Alright, so the install's complete. It's pretty straightforward. I do like the system that they have, which is more of a jack system than, you know, on the Sena you have to like take the plate off, the mounting plate, and then there's two little screws that hold on. There's a little screw that holds on the what do you call it, the speakers, and then the other one is kind of like a, you know, little twist on thing that locks, but you have to take the plate off. Well, with this, they're just connectors. So I got the install. This is right out of the box, plug and play. Hey Cardo, volume up. That's loud. That's a lot louder than my my Sena. So that's going to work good with my earplugs. I'll try those on the way back. Hey Cardo, volume down. So we'll see how she works. Hey Cardo, next track. So far so good. Hey Cardo, volume down. That's the way, baby. So I'm liking it right off the bat, simply because of the plug and play so far. The speakers are so much better. I could tell just when I turned it on, and I even had the helmet on, I could hear the music almost like my phone just playing there. I'm really curious to try it with my ear protection in, because with the Sena, at highway speeds, you might as well just be in your thought. We'll go ahead and get on highway speeds here and see how that works. But so far, I'm loving it. I just gotta remember not to say, hey Sena. Hey Cardo, next track. That's the way it should work. See if we can get up the speed here. Hey Cardo, next track. Hey Cardo, volume up. Hey Cardo, volume down. Oh, that's awesome. That is just awesome. Hey Cardo, next track. Oh yeah, this is just 10 times better. Just off the bat, just the plug and play listening, music wise, much better than the Sena, for sure. I mean, the music just sounds amazing. A huge difference in the clarity and the volume. Now, I haven't tried it with any mesh options or anything like that, so I'm just giving you right out of the box, plug and play, without knowing anything about the unit, doing anything but just installing it and going. We'll try with the visor up. Hey Sena. That's gonna take a while. Hey Cardo, next track. Alright, that's with the visor up. Hey Cardo, next track. Hey Cardo, volume down. Absolutely great. Yeah, the sound is just so much better. See, I like that it just bleeps and goes to the next track. That's the way the Sena should have been, or should be. It's just go to the next track. Don't tell me you're going there. I don't want to hear that. Hey Sena, next. This is gonna take me a while. Hey Cardo, next track. Hey Cardo, volume up. Hey Cardo, next track. Phenomenal, just phenomenal. Hey Cardo, volume down. Hey Cardo, volume down. Hey Cardo, volume up. Hey Cardo, volume up. Cardo, next track. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, and to get away from that intercom fail, try again later shit, absolutely. I felt like ripping my 50S off and throwing it down the hill when I heard that. I was like, you got to be kidding me. I'm, you know, Cardo sees that there's people want better, and they're not just going to settle for the same old crap. Sena, you better get your act together, or don't. The intercom mesh has been untested yet, so, but everything else definitely superior.
What you looking for?
No, I'm just making sure that everything is.
Oh yeah, your sunglasses, your phone, your hard drive,
My my brain.
your brain.
Volume up.
Head west on Hamilton Pool Road.
Let's go, baby!
There we go.
Continue for 15 miles.
So one thing I've noticed is that once someone talks, my volume almost disappears.
For your music, right?
Yeah, my music.
The music right back up the moment someone stops talking, so I'm fine with that.
Well, plus I have to get used to my earphones. I mean, my ear protection, because I haven't ridden this with ear protection.
Oh, okay. Did you get some new ones? You were saying the other ones weren't good for you.
Yeah, I have some new ones. I think they were the same ones I used for when we went.
Oh, the orange ones?
No, these are the silver.
Oh, the clear ones. That's right.
Yeah, the clear. They're kind of half and half. They're like clear and black.
Right. I remember them. You showed them to me. You said they were so hard to get out of your ear because they kind of disappear in your ear now.
Only on my left, because it's hard for me to pinch with the left hand. So I kind of dig them out. I just use I use a
Attach like some floss on there or something.
you know, it's not a bad idea. That's that same group.